Hello everyone, welcome to a new episode of my team career mode in F1 2020. Shouldn't have said that. Should have F1 2020 my team career mode, but we'll roll with it. In today's video, we're going to be racing at the Chinese Grand Prix. Before we start, we're going to see. In the last episode, I said that we got the analysis suit for the personnel. But I actually didn't get that. I was thinking about getting it, but I was at $1.1 million at the moment, so I didn't want to waste that much money and then eventually have to go bankrupt or worried to go bankrupt. So I saved up money after the race, and then I got to $1.67 million. So after the race, we did get more money. We got $1.67 million, and I am going to buy I believe it was the analysis suit. I think it was the analysis suit. Yeah, it was the analysis suit. We've also got enough points for the R&D tree. I believe I can't remember what I used the resource points. When we have to look at the video because while all this is playing, I commentate on what's going on, but I think I was thinking about trying to go on durability, as you can see, but I back out. I think we went for the top battery part. I can't remember what it was called. It was the improved energy store cells. That's what I used. I used my R&D points for that. 40% chance of failure shipment. That's all right. But as you see right there, we're still above Haas, but Haas is getting very close to us. And now you see, I've now purchased the analysis suit, and that's going to come on the 11th, 12th. I can't read apparently, but yeah. And okay, if you haven't watched the last episode, I did not do practice. But this time I did do practice. I'm probably only gonna do like one practice, so I can at least get the most R&D points out as much as I can. But as you saw there, we got the commentary, well, not the commentary. We got the invitational, and we passed that. And so now we're back over $1 million again. And now on to practice. With practice, first practice, it started to rain. It surprisingly started to rain, and it was very surprising to see. I think this is our first time being in the rain. I want to say, has it been? I don't think it has been. I don't think this was the first time we've been in the rain. Actually, no, I think it has been. I think this was the first time we've been in the rain. But yeah, I first went out there to do my qualifying. Pace testing. I was over a second off, and then now I did the track thing that works. Miles wants to get my dad, but yeah, I tried to go for it again with new intermediate tires or new inters, but it didn't work. I was over a second, and I just decided to I didn't really think that was good enough, but eventually it did dry off, and we got a faster time. We got P13, I think it showed there, and yeah, that's what happened for the qualifying, or not qualifying, the practice. Jeez, I can't friggin' say things correctly. I'm still a bit tired, and I really wish I was not tired. But now on to first practice. Or not practice. See, I can't say things correctly. Like, my goodness. But here we are for first qualifying. There we go. That's the right word. But yeah, a little bit of overcast, but it wasn't gonna rain, so that's good. Lewis Hamilton sets the fastest lap, and again, Mercedes at the moment, they're gonna be able to make it, but what's I'm having so many brain farts. This is just really tough for me to commentate because of how tired I am, and also there's a cat on my lap. So yeah. Across the line, right now we're in P9, but after everybody went through, we were down to like P18. No, I think we were down to like I think P20. Crap. Tatiana. There we go. We are in P18. Tatiana's in P19, and the Williams are behind. And then Antonio Giovinazzi is in P19. And then it's Kvyat and Grosjean. Yeah, I think it's 17 and down. So Kvyat's out. Grosjean's on the elimination line. So I did mediums on my first lap. I put on mediums for my first lap, and it did work. Well, we got to P18, so I had a feeling we could have gotten a lot faster because again I had mediums on, and we set a pretty good lap time with the mediums. So now we have a pair. We're now putting on a pair of softs, and if we can try to get into Q2 for the first time. I'm not gonna say if you recall, like, hey, what about your first race? First one that was like at 85%, 85-90%. It was at a lower difficulty than we are right now. We're at difficulty 97. Next I think as later on we're gonna try to go to 100, and then if I feel comfortable, we'll go to 110 because the 110 is maximum. And yeah, but and for the qualifying on the first race at the Australian Grand Prix, we didn't do the 3 stages of qualifying. So if we can make it to Q2 this time, this will be our first time moving on to Q2, and I'll be amazed. Because we're at a pretty high difficulty level. This is my first time doing a career mode of high difficulty, and very excited. But we crossed the line. We were about 8/10 up, but we miss it by 1 position. We miss it. We get into P17, and Daniel Kvyat beats us and makes a better qualifying than we do, and it's a real stinky poo-poo, but who knows? We never know what the race is going to be like, so without further ado, let's head on to the grid.
It's time to find out which driver is up to the task of claiming the Chinese Grand Prix. We're here in Shanghai. Shanghai International Circuit then, a 16-corner high-speed thrill ride. The long and ever-tightening right-hander at turns 1 and 2 tests a driver's patience, and the flat, open to the elements location, tests their skill in a crosswind. 2 DRS zones will assist passing, and overtaking is available into turn 1, and of course down the kilometre-long back straight into the hairpin at turn 14. Joining us today to oversee all the thrills and spills, it's Anthony Davidson. And great to see you. How are you feeling about the race today, and how are the circuit conditions from what you've seen?
Well, it's looking a bit cold out there, if I'm honest. These tyres have quite a narrow operating window in terms of the temperatures they need to extract the best grip. So with a cold track surface, it's going to be harder to keep those temperatures up, which will lead to lower grip and maybe more mistakes.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Albon, Sebastian Vettel and Leclerc, Sainz, Ricciardo, Norris and Sergio Perez, Stroll, Ocon, Daniel Kvyat and Grosjean, Gasly, Raikkonen, Cooper and Antonio Giovinazzi, Calderon, Russell, Latifi and Kevin Magnussen fills the last spot on the grid. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
So now here we are at Shanghai for the Chinese Grand Prix. Uh, strategy, at first for me the strategy was a bit confusing. Or not confusing, but I was unsure which strategy we would go for. But I think eventually we just went with the mediums first and then the hard tires. I believe. I think I tried to switch the hards first and then mediums, but it didn't really work out well. Well, not really work out well, but it was just a bit by a margin. But I probably, what I could have done was I could have gone to softs and then mediums, but I wanted to stay out as long as I possibly can to see where we're at. And I don't know. We'll never know. We'll never know, and we'll just wait. We'll just wait for the race. 5 lights are on. 5 lights are out, and away we are at where we go at the Chinese Grand Prix. We get a pretty decent start. We stay behind the AlphaTauri. We make a whole lot of positions. I was amazed myself that I was able to make all those passes, and I believe we're up to P11. We're up to P11 right now, and the Chinese Grand Prix. We go for another dive bomb, well, ish. And we pass Ricardo. Now we're in the points. We're now in the point standings, and there's a yellow flag for I don't know how, but Ricardo passes again, and we are out of the points. But it's just the beginning of the race. I don't want to race too hard. Just do the best I can. Ricardo gets loose. I get loose trying to get off the curb. And now Stroll gets on the outside of us. And now Stroll with actually a 2 pass. He makes 2 passes again. He passes me and Ricardo. Ricardo gets loose as they go into the inside, and now we are behind Lance Stroll. We get a slipstream. Overtake is on, or overtake is enabled, and we have now passed Lance Stroll. And now we're back into the points. And I kind of was thinking about doing a dive bomb on Perez, but it's already too wide, so never really do that, honestly. Don't ever do that. But yeah, honestly, pretty amazing start. Pretty amazing start for us. And one thing I will work on is getting the battery supply, well, not battery, the battery storage for the overtake, and we'll try to get that done, or not get that done, but we'll try to get there quickly as possible so we can save more energy and then deploy less energy, but with the maximum power. But it's just really, honestly, pretty fun. Not pretty fun. I can't talk. I'm sorry if I stutter a whole bunch of times, but so far we're doing really good. Again, we're in P10, and we've now behind Norris. We could have picked Norris as a rival, but Norris is in a higher team than we are, or than the team that are in the position of the team where we're on. It's not really good. But as I'm talking, we go on the outside passing Norris, or we try to make a pass on Norris. We're side by side into the turn, and then we get the inside advantage, and now we've passed Norris, and now we're in the position of getting 2 points, like how we did at the Australian Grand Prix, because of us getting the fastest lap and also us finishing in 10th. And just a reminder, when you get a fastest lap and finish the race having the fastest lap, you will not qualify, but you will get an extra point. So luckily DRS, but we're on to lap 4 right now. DRS has been enabled, or DRS has been activated, but Stroll didn't have enough power. We get really loose on the exit of that turn. I can't remember what the turn numbers are, but we're now up to P8. Now we're up to P7, P6. Front runners are pitting because I think they had softs on, while us and Stroll and Ocon, as you see up there, we have medium tires on, and we're going to stay out longer. And it's going to be, we're probably going to be, I think we were staying out to like P10, no, not P10, well, lap 13, 14, 15, I'm not sure. I think it was lap 13. I'm going to say lap 13. I'm not 100% sure. But, yeah, at lap 10, we are at P4, and out now until lap 11, we're at, I can't freaking speak, like, holy moly. Lap 13, we've entered our pit window, so on to get lap 13. I was actually thinking about getting the, I was thinking about having the laps go out longer, but apparently not. I juked keeping or staying on the track and moving into the pits, and now that we're repeating, we're gonna be putting for softs. Jeez Louise, see, I can't talk. I am very sorry. Sorry if that was loud. I had to let my cat out. But yeah, we've now fitted. We have now put on the hard tires, and we're at P9 right now. Apparently, Lance Stroll pitted a lap earlier than we pitted, because we pitted on lap 13 and putting on hards out of lap, or on getting onto lap 14. And we're behind our teammate Calderon, and I can't freaking speak English today. I apologize, but well, as you saw there, Calderon just dropped massively. But I think she was on the same strategy. I believe she's on the same strategy that we were on. So, and on lap 14, she has pitted for the hard tires, and it has been, yeah, as you saw, their teammates in the pits. Calderon is in the pits putting on hard tires, and we're in P6 right now on lap 18. There's a pretty big gap. We have in front of Stroll, we have a 5-second gap, and then to Ocon we have a 5-second gap as well. Vettel just set a 135. He's on medium tires, by the way, and just, oh dear, he's catching up fast. I think mostly everyone has hard tires on, but maybe a few drivers, especially not Valtteri Bottas, but Vettel has mediums on, and he's on a roll. That time of 135, he's on a roll. He's on a mission. He's like in P9 right now. Yeah, he's in P9 right now. So, I'm trying to give my best. And, gosh, he's catching up massively. Oh, no. Oh, no. He has to have, like, super fresh mediums on right now. Oh, my... I can't believe this. I even checked on gameplay, and as you see there, oh, we're on 95. Sorry about the lie. But 95, we will go up to 97. But Vettel's on a mission. He's just coming after us. Pierre Gasly is out, and now the virtual safety car is out. The virtual safety car, my goodness, I can't freaking say things correctly. But the virtual safety car has come out, and I slowed down for no apparent reason, and I should have not slowed down, because I could have extended my lead a little bit as much as I could before the reduced pace notification thing pops up. But now it goes. We do extend it. We do extend it by 7 seconds. to Vettel, but now it's back down to 6 seconds, and I just, it's just too. I'm honestly getting really stressed. Well, not stressed, but I'm like, I don't know what's happening right now. Oh no. 3 seconds, almost 3.5 seconds. Vettel is chasing after us. He's like literally chasing after us. And we're only on lap 23, 5 laps left. How long are we gonna last, or how long are we gonna, how long is Vettel gonna stay, or not stay out, but how much, we're on lap 25, and he's caught up half a second within 2 laps. First lap was like just under 2 seconds, now it's 1.5, or like 1.5 seconds on lap 25. This is gonna be nuts. This is really gonna be nuts. Oh no. Oh dear, he's right behind us. I tried to, now with Vettel behind us, I'm now trying to not keep it in my slipstream, but also saving enough ERS so that way I can use it when Vettel overtakes us. But now, I had to burp. Oh, excuse me. My goodness, that was nasty. But we're getting onto lap 26. Vettel is right on tail. He has DRS, and I tried to get him off of my tail or trying to get him off behind me to not let him have the slipstream. We're onto the big long straight of the circuit, and he is right behind us. He's less than a second, or he's less than 1/10. We go on the inside, we go defensive, Vettel goes on the outside. I brake a little, I let go of the brake a little bit, but we keep the position, and now Vettel's right on our tail. He's ready to pounce. He's ready to get P6 and take that position away from us. This is a very close battle right now. We're on to lap 27. This is getting nuts. He's still on our tail. He's right on our tail. This is with a three-time champion. He's ready to pounce. He's ready to get that position out of the way. He goes into the inside, or goes onto the outside. We stay on the inside, try to be defensive. If Vettel passes us, I go behind him to get some slipstream. We brake. We absolutely brake way too late. Vettel gets in front of us, and now we've gone to the gravel. We've lost the position of P7. We got into P7. We're not going to be able to catch up to Vettel. Vettel's already like a second. Yeah, Vettel's already a second and a half. Actually, he's blistering fast. I honestly thought that we could keep him behind us. If I didn't brake late, we could have kept him back there. But still a really good race. We finished P7, and as we cross the line, we run out of fuel, but it does not matter either way. We've finished P7, getting 5 points. I don't know how many points, but with the great finish that we've just had, this is the best race I could ever have.
There'll be many smiles at the factory after that one. A great race and a real team performance to take the win here in Shanghai. Anthony Davidson, a resounding victory today. What set them apart from the rest?
Well, I think it was clear what the main contributing factor out on the track was today: speed. I know it sounds like an obvious thing to say, Crofty, but fast cars win races, and we saw that today with our winner.
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners today.
Well, congrats to Valtteri Bottas for winning the Chinese Grand Prix. I think it's 3rd win of the season, I want to say. Hamilton's got a lot of catching up to do if he wants to get to his 7th title. But yeah, Tatiana gets a P18. I think that's her best finish yet in the team. And while we are in P7, that's our best finish ever in our career mode. So pretty much it's both a really good day for us. We score 6 points, which makes us go up to P11. We passed Lando Norris, Esteban Ocon. And Tatiana is still in 21st or P21 in the driver standings. But in the constructor standings, on the other hand, Ferrari has made it to P3, and Racing Point has made it to P5. And Racing Point has passed McLaren for P5, and Ferrari has passed Renault for P3. So right now, Ferrari is having a pretty strong stance going against Renault. And again, such a really good race that we just had. I am super happy with that position that we got. It's the greatest finish that will ever happen, for now at least, probably for this season. But the next race I'll bring it up to 97, trying to make it a little bit more harder for me. So after the race, we've actually been able to, or right now we're at money. We're at a total of $1.89 million, and we've got over 1,000 R&D points right now. I decide to get the rear wing outer standings, and we also get our secondary sponsor for the first, not for the first time. Well, I guess for the first time, but we get our secondary sponsor, and I decided to sign up with Quest, and I forgot to put our other sponsors on our car. We put Zionetto on the bridge of the car, if that's what it's called, the cover or the protector thing, and we put Quest right alongside. So, or right on the side. Probably can't really see it. Might have to put it at a different spot, but maybe I'll maybe put it on the rear wing. Maybe, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that. But today's episode was a really good episode. It would have been a little bit better if I didn't break too late with if I didn't break late enough trying to get in front of Vettel. I should have broken, gone to the inside, and try to get a good exit out so we could probably stay behind him. But although he probably wouldn't have gotten DRS and passed us into turn 1, so Vettel would probably get past us either way. But thank you guys for watching this. Thank you guys for watching today's episode. If you guys have liked today's video, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe if you haven't, and click the bell icon so that way you guys will be notified for every single video that I upload. Follow me on Twitch, which is twitch.tv/CoopTheLoop249, and follow on my other social medias. They'll be down in the description below. And next up is going to be the Dutch Grand Prix and it's going to be at the Netherlands, my favorite track, because I've done a little bit of it, but it's my favorite track. But stay tuned for that. Till next time, this is Coop the Loop. I'll see you guys at the Dutch Grand Prix. Peace out.